Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to share a very healthy and comforting South Indian dish, Murungai Keerai Sambar. What I love most about this sambar is it's so simple to make, using only a few ingredients. It's delicious and makes a perfect side dish for rice, idli, dosa, or chapati. The flavor of the greens combined with dal and spices creates such a comforting homemade taste. Murungai Keerai, also known as drumstick leaves, is packed with nutrients and has remarkable health benefits. Many cultures have used Murungai Keerai for generations to combat malnutrition. Murungai Keerai's impressive lineup of nutrients. The vitamins present in Murungai Keerai A, C, E, K and several B vitamins. The minerals present in Murungai Keerai are calcium, iron, potassium, magnesium, zinc and phosphorus. All 9 essential amino acids are present in Murungai Keerai, making it a complete protein source. Last but not least, Murungai Keerai has several antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds. So now that we know its benefits, let's start cooking this wonderful dish. For making this sambar, we can use both young and mature murungai leaves. But choosing fresh tender leaves will give the best flavor and texture. When picking the leaves, look for bright green leaves that look fresh and healthy. I personally prefer using the younger tender leaves because they cook faster and have a milder flavor. The older leaves are also nutritious, but they can sometimes taste a little stronger or slightly bitter. Before cooking, remove the leaves carefully from the thick stems and wash them well to remove any dust or tiny insects. Fresh murungai leaves really make a big difference in the taste of this comforting homemade sambar. For making this sambar, I am using this pressure cooker. Using the pressure cooker makes the cooking process much quicker and easier. It also helps all the flavors blend beautifully while keeping the dal soft and creamy. The first ingredient that goes into the pot is Toor dal. Half cup of Toor dal washed and soaked for 2 hours. Basic fresh ingredients for sambar. I am adding 2 whole chopped tomatoes. In goes the onions and garlic. Next, the chopped ginger and green chillies. Actually, the best part of this recipe is that the amounts of tomatoes, onions, garlic, ginger and green chillies we can vary according to our taste. Now for that special ingredient, asafoetida, that gives the sambar a beautiful aroma and deep flavor. Just a quarter teaspoon will do. Now add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. 1 teaspoon of salt for now. These are all the ingredients that need to be pressure cooked first with water. The water should be at the same level of the ingredients in the pot. The water is adjusted according to how you want the sambar to be, runny or thick. The cooker is now ready to go on the stove. Allow the pressure cooker for about 4 to 5 whistles on the stove. That's just about time for everything to be cooked tender. When cooled and pressure released, we can check the contents. Now, to continue with the rest of the cooking process. Add a tablespoon of sambar powder or curry powder to give that beautiful aroma and flavor. a little tamarind juice to add some tanginess to the sambar. The sambar looks a bit runny now, so I'm going to add a tablespoon of chickpea flour to thicken it up. If the sambar is still runny, add more chickpea flour until we get the right consistency. Also, not enough salt, so I'm adding that too. Now that everything is right, we can finally add the Murungai Keerai leaves. Cooking time for the young tender Murungai Keerai leaves is very short, although the mature leaves might take a bit longer time. One important tip: Murungai Keerai leaves or any other leafy green should always be cooked in an uncovered pot. This is to preserve their beautiful green color and helps keep them from turning too dark. It also allows some of the natural strong aroma from the greens to escape gently, giving the sambar a fresher and cleaner taste. So, just a few minutes of gentle cooking in an open pot is enough for a perfectly cooked Murungai Keerai Sambar. To finish the sambar, I am preparing a simple and fragrant tempering. In some hot oil, I am adding first the mustard seeds and letting them splutter before adding the other tempering ingredients. Next goes the fennel seeds, Urad, Dhal, Cumin and dried red chillies. The Urad dal adds a nice light crunch, while the spices release a beautiful aroma into the oil. For most sambar recipes, curry leaves are added to the tempering at this stage. However, for this recipe, I am not adding curry leaves. Even without curry leaves, this simple tempering brings so much of aroma and flavor to the sambar and makes the whole kitchen amazing. Our Murungai Keerai Sambar is now ready. It looks so hearty and full of goodness. This healthy sambar tastes amazing with hot rice, idli or even dosa. I hope you have enjoyed cooking along with me today. If you have liked this recipe, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more healthy homemade recipes and gardening videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.